Right, so as the title says, I'm just going to be talking about what happened with Vitality and what's been going on in the past few months. So, I joined Vitality after leaving Epsilon before ESWC. Had the vision of staying in them for a very long time, well, until I finished playing really, because I thought after this COD it may be my last. But joined them, ESWC, finished 4th in the actual tournament and 2nd in the FR finals. We could have won the FR finals, but we just choked. We had pretty much no practice going into a team that had been together since the start, and it showed really. We just lost a few 4v2s and stuff like that to win the game, so it's a really bad choke on our end. But yeah, we finished 2nd, 4th. Then after that, AEW came out, played it for a while, then had the issue with Broken not being able to attend MLG due to some personal stuff, so we had to go pick up, which was Swanee, and we went there, won the open bracket 2-0, 2-0, 2-0, 2-0 all the way through. Got into groups, didn't win a game. Then the loser bracket game, I don't know what went on, we just lost that. We shouldn't have lost it. We all played, well, we didn't all play really bad, but as a team we just didn't play really well at all. So then after that we finished like 20th, I believe, and from there it was just, ever since getting back from MLG, something wasn't right. It was either our attitudes were completely off with each other, or we were clashing a lot. No one was really talking to each other. We very rarely played, and I think from like since Gotaga attended the Ego event, I think it was called EGO with Millennium, we hadn't played since then. So we haven't been playing for about 3 weeks now, maybe a bit longer, a bit less, but about 3 weeks, and it's just come around. There's been a lot of, I don't know what it was. Some people or some of you guys now might say it was my fault, nothing worked, or there was a lot of hate in the team or things like that, but I don't mind. You guys can blame me. You can blame me. It's not really anyone's specific fault, I'd say, but we just, as a four, we just didn't work. Out of game, yeah, we got along most of the time, but then again, it's kind of hard with the language barrier. Knew that going into it, and obviously on this game, Advanced Warfare, it's all about communication with how fast you move, how quickly things happen and things like that. So when you're playing against a top American team or a top European or UK team, your communication has to be on point. If your communication is lacking, then you're just going to get punished completely, because everyone's gun skills pretty much are on the same. It just comes down to working as a team and working as a four, and we just really were struggling. And it was one of those things where we didn't really, well, I wouldn't say we, I didn't really think we were going to be able to get past or improve our communication unless I learned fluent French or every single player in the team had fluent English. Because it's on Ghost, you could get away with it because it wasn't really a extremely fast-paced game, and there wasn't really much to talk about in terms of he's just double jumped over the wall, now he's challenging, blah blah blah, things like that. So on this, yeah, as I said, I just thought it was just like a brick wall. We were just coming on, never really improving, doing the same things over and over, the same mistakes, but then again, them guys are all speaking English. I can hardly speak any French, so we knew before going into it was going to be hard with the communication. And then, as I said, we just haven't really been playing. There's been a lot of just communication breakdowns, and it's now come to the fact that I'm being released / leaving. There was talk that I was going to be creating a Vitality UK. However, not everyone agreed that that's what they wanted, to have a UK and FR team. It was looking like it was going to go ahead for a few days, but now it's just been shut down. So I am now a free agent, I believe. But I am talking with someone who's not announced anything yet, that we may be making a new org or new team within the UK around the same as Vitality's, their structure and what they do. So that may be happening. So I may just be looking for free players under a new name. Sorry about that. But apart from that, looks like now I'm just a free agent. So most of you Vitality fans now will probably just turn against me or hate me, but I just thought I'd give you my side of the story. And this year is probably going to be the biggest now within COD that's happens, with all the tournaments with Gfinity, COD Champs, things like that. And I just really wanted to make sure I had the perfect team to be able to compete throughout all of it at the highest level. And I did think I could do that with Vitality. However, after just what's happened, it's just not looking like possible as ever going to happen. So as of now, I said free agent, looking to start this year off well, good. So if you have any questions, just leave them in the comments, and I may just do tomorrow's video as a Q&A Sunday. So if you guys have any questions, if you're French and you want to ask me something, just write it and I'll translate it, and then try and talk about it tomorrow. So, well, not tomorrow, Sunday, sorry. So yeah, just if you have any questions, leave them in the comments, or you want to talk about anything that's happened, just write down below. And yeah, thank you for watching.